2021. We're here, right? It's happening. Live. Yeah, you're acting like this shit's been better. I think it's been kind of fucked up. Prince Philip died. Nobody gave a fuck. Not at all. That dude ran 198 charities. True story. Married a queen. He died and people were like, his face though. It was bad. Yeah, it was ugly. Quickly overshadowed though by a real tragedy. DMX died the next week. Very sad, right? Terrible. First of all, let's get into this real quick. Have you listened to the new DMX album yet? Anybody? Y'all didn't even know it came out. Disrespectful motherfuckers. He's got a song on there, and in the middle of the song, he just starts going, I'm not 50 years old for nothing. Jinx. You fucked that up. He's dead. I don't know if he went through this. He's got another song on there. It's a letter to his oldest son. He had 11 children. Most of them met each other at the hospital right before he died. He's doing ODB numbers. Yeah. Yeah, 11. Good dick on that guy. Let him marinate for a moment. Seems like, who the fuck is DMX? Let me tell you something. I'm very sad that DMX died, but there was a fucking party outside the hospital for 4 days before he died that looked amazing. There were at least 4 DJs playing Rough Riders music in the street, 300 people on dirt bikes doing wheelies. It looked like so much fun. Let me tell you something. In 2009, I crashed a motorcycle into a mountain. I did 11 days in the hospital, 9 of them in ICU. Not one of my fucking friends did a wheelie outside. Not one! God damn. And then, shortly after that, Missy died. Exactly. That was my kid's gerbil. Listen to me. In March, both my dogs died. Okay? Very fun. I told you, not a good year. Right? 3 weeks later, I get 2 cats to replace my 2 dogs because I needed something I didn't care about as much. Third day, I got these cats. One of them gets out, just fucking murks my kid's gerbil. Took it out of the cage and everything. I found it the next day. I was like, oh, the gerbil's not in the cage. That's not good. Found it the next day in my kid's playroom. I have a playroom because I'm white. I have children. That's what we do. Just dedicate a whole room that used to do something else than toys. Just fuck my life, right? I find this gerbil, not dead, in the playroom. Breathing weird bubbles coming out its nose. My kids are 4 and 6. I gotta do something. I'm not taking a $9 gerbil to the vet. So I did what I thought was the right thing. I wrapped the gerbil in a t-shirt. Twice a day, I would take it out of its cage. It just wouldn't die. And I would take a straw and drip water into its mouth. Probably counterproductive because I think I had puncture bumps. Whatever, I had to try to do something. Like I said, I'm not a fucking vet. Gerbil dies on a Sunday. My wife is at work. It's raining. I had to bury this goddamn gerbil in a Land O'Lakes butter box next to my front porch in the rain while my children held each other and cried. They didn't want to come outside for the fucking burial, these little jerk-offs. They stood in the doorway and watched me do it. Also, I live where there are foxes. And I don't know what the proper depth to bury a gerbil is so that a fox doesn't dig it up. So I had to fucking dig. God damn, that was miserable. Anyway, like I said, I got kids. I'm a blue collar guy, which means that when I drive past places, I tell my kids about the work that I've done there. You know. So I drive past the church the other day, and I'm talking about when I used to be an exterminator. I said, hey, there were flying squirrels in this church. And Daddy had to go in and get the flying squirrels out. I didn't tell him that the only way to get a flying squirrel is to murder it with a fucking snap trap, because you can't catch one of them. You ever seen a flying squirrel? No. Never in person. They're everywhere. You just don't see it. You think they're bats when they come out at night. I said that they found out they had flying squirrels because they were doing a baptism. My kid was like, what's that? Because we don't do that. I said, don't worry about it. It's not a you problem. But in the middle of this baptism, a woman was on the altar wearing a dress, and a flying squirrel went up her dress. And my 6-year-old from the back seat just goes, hate to know what he saw up there. That's it. I'm fucking done. You guys have a good night.